Happy hobby once again. I'm David Garnett, and we got Dave Richard back. Dave Richard of CBS fantasy football extraordinaire. And today he is busting out a PSA grading reveal for us. And we're going to guess that grade. Everyone's favorite game. Right, Dave?
We love playing Guess That Grade. I went back and I watched the video that we did before, those 4 cards that we did. These aren't as expensive. These are a little bit lower, but they're also fun, and a lot of them are from my childhood. I can't wait to see what I got. I also saw the one you did with Nando. That one was a lot of fun as well as you went through his grades, and it was fun to play along. So I can't wait to play along right now. I have not seen all but one of the grades for this one, and I can't wait to see what I got and play along with everybody else watching at home.
Sweet. Now, you say that they're not as good as your other ones. Your other ones were pretty sweet. They were pretty awesome. But this batch you've got is top shelf, my friend.
Okay. All right.
Some great cards in there. Yeah, some great cards. So I'm looking forward to this. And from what it sounds like, these are looking at the pictures of the cards themselves, some pretty great grades coming your way. Uh-oh.
I hope so.
I
hope so. You remember, I ended up being pretty bummed that I got a PSA 8 Randy Moss rookie when I was hoping it would be a 9 or a 10. But I got a 10 on that Griffey refractor. And that was I felt like it was a 10, but you're never quite sure, right? When you see that card and you're looking and you go, man, I don't see anything wrong with this thing. You think it's a 10. But there's always something that could be wrong that makes it a 9.
Since we've last spoken, I've done the 2 PSA reveals.
Oh, yeah.
And, I've been quite humbled, to say the least.
Yeah.
Of course, I look back, that was a year and a half ago. They're pretty beat up cards. Like, I get it. But still, for a year and a half, I've been like, what if it's a 9? Stuff like that. So it was quite humbling. But
let's find out. Hopefully, we've got some
these are 80s,
here.
90s mostly. Baseball.
This is all pre-96.
What?
Pre-96.
They're all pre-96. Oh, okay, cool.
Everything that we're about to do is pre-1996.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get into it. Let's do this.
I'm ripping it, baby. Look at this. Yeah.
So the way we're going to do it is, once again, we'll show the card on my screen over here. Talk about it real quick, and then you'll reveal. But as you said, very nice.
I don't know what noise that was that just made, but there it was. Okay, I've got them all backside down. And the very first card is one of the Jeter SPs. Do you want me just to pull out the Jeter SPs and we do them all at the same time?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. Go ahead and grab those.
So for whatever reason, they did not send them back in the order that I sent them in.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happened for me either with any of the grading companies. Maybe some of them do, but I think it's because the cards go to different people and they come back collated in different order. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm excited, guys. This is exciting. I'm a big nerd.
And this 1993 SP Derek Jeter. This is like the number 1 Jeter card. This is it. This is the big boy.
And if you recall, and I'm still not looking, these are the back sides of them. If you recall, I sent one in at a faster service level because I thought it would have been at least an 8, maybe a 9. I really loved the condition of it, and it came back a 6. Oh. And so if that one came back a 6, then, I'll be lucky if any of these are like, even in the ballpark of that. I'm thinking they're going to be like, hopefully 5s and 6s and no 4s. So these are going to be low.
If you come up with a 2, I'm buying it.
If anything's come back at 2, you can have it. You don't have to buy it. All right, so here's the first one. You want to take I don't know.
All right. Okay. So I guessed on these. I'm guessing 6s. I'm optimistic on these.
Okay. Well, let's give it a shot with the very first one. Here we go. You tell me. What is it?
That's a 6.
All right. Yeah. All right. It's good to hear the horn and feel good about it. So these were the Jeter rookies that I had. I knew that they were a little beat up. I knew they wouldn't be in great shape. I'm happy that one's a 6. Let's do the next one. Okay. Almost the same exact thing.
I'm going 6s all the way around.
Without even seeing them. Okay. Let's see what we got. Here we go.
I can't. I think it's a 5. I think it says.
Oh, that's not a 6 then.
It is not. No.
You're not playing the horn?
I don't know if we're playing the horn.
Of course you're playing the horn. How silly of me. All right, so we've got 1 6, we've got 1 5. Last one. Do you think maybe they'll give me a 7 on one of these? You think?
I think it's going to be an 11. Like the
okay, I will take an 11. That would be crazy.
You're a little high on it. There you go.
All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, what do we got?
Very nice.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So out of
now
all
the
my
other one-
Jeters, 2 6s, a 5. The 5 stinks. What are you going to do? But I knew that it wasn't in great shape. So, by the way, the first Jeter, the one I thought would be like an 8, I cracked that baby. It's going to SGC. Let's see what they got.
Nice.
Let's see what they got. Okay, let's get the Marianos out of the way.
All right. Oh, so okay, same thing. You got 4 of these, right?
4 of these, and I'll tell you what, dude. I thought they were all in amazing shape. They've been in
Right.
top loaders, sitting in a 3,000 count box for the last 20 years. Really thought that they were all in great shape. So if any of these are lower than a 9, I'm going to be mad. If any of these are a 10, I mean, maybe they're all 10s, but these are what I was talking about earlier. You look at the card and you go, this is perfect. What could be wrong with it? And you hope it's a 10. So let's start. This is the first of 4.
Now this is his coming back from the country club card.
Yeah. He just got done like going on a date.
Just had brunch.
Yep. All right,
I love that
Here we
card.
go.
It's a beautiful card. Got you a 9. Very nice.
Okay.
This is an important message
I'll take
from
a
Alert.
And you got an important message.
Okay, so a 9 is good. A 10 would have been better. Would have taken that for sure.
That's what they
But
say.
hard to be greedy,
It is. And you have 3 more left.
I do. And you know what, guys? I can kind of see on the top corner.
Little piece.
Maybe if I move in.
Little card.
I have like the little tiny little thing there. So maybe it's good that one's a 9. All right, this one will be a 10. I'm thinking positive.
You got 2 10s and 2 9s there. That's what
I would be thrilled with 2 10s and 2 9s.
All right, let's see it.
3 10s would be great too. All right, let's go.
That's a 9 again.
All right, another 9. No complaints. Still have a shot at 2 10s. Gonna take it.
The next 2 are 10s, obviously.
Now look at that centering. Top to bottom, side to side. Maybe a little too tall at the top. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Okay, so let's see what we got.
Still a 9. 3
3
9s.
9s. Okay. All right, let's see if the centering is any better top to bottom on this one. Let's see. What would you grade this? Guess this grade. Now look at that top to bottom. That
Looks like the same as the other one. Actually,
Is
a
it?
little left to the right, too.
You think so?
I think we're looking at
Probably
it.
then what is it? 9.
Actually, I think you might. Be happy with a 9 there because it does look off center, top and left to right a little bit.
Okay. 4 9s. I was hoping that
Pretty
one
awesome.
of them would come back at 10. But I'm not going to complain. Hey, at least none of them came back in 8. So that's a win. I'm
Very
putting that as a
true.
win. Plus, you played the horn 4 times. That means it's a guarantee.
Yeah.
All right. I got a lot from 1995 Bowman's Best, including 2 Vladimir Guerrero rookies. Why don't we start with those? So more
Sounds good.
Okay, so here's the first Vlad. And these cards were super popular. They were chrome before there was chrome, but
Vlad Senior.
before them.
Those are beautiful cards.
Yeah, centering might be a tad off.
Oh, yeah.
I really thought that it'd be like a 9 or a 10.
Got an 8 on this one.
Oh, shoot. And maybe that's just because of the centering.
You what?
Might be the centering that
Frank
did it.
disagreed.
But I got one more. Hopefully that one's better than an 8. Let's see.
All right, let's see what we got.
Here we go. What do you think? Is the centering better on that one, guys?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So maybe a 10 on this one. Let's
9
see.
on this one.
Okay.
What is it?
It's a 9.
The 9? Nice. Yeah, sometimes
All right,
the
so
focus-
1 9 1. That feels like 1 win and 1 loss, and the horns
Yeah.
got to put it.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
I'm putting my wins on one side and my losers on another. There aren't very many losers so far. Actually, screw it. I'm just going to put.
I put all my losers in my display case over here.
What do you mean?
Uh,
All your cards are losers. All right, hold on. I got 2 more from that series. Let's do Scott Rolen next.
all right.
Someone will buy this. Hopefully it's a 10. What do you think of
You
the
know what? I
centering?
saw that on the list. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. But
Yeah.
he was great. He was all-star. Okay.
He was an all-star
what do we
for
say?
Philly,
9 or 10 on this?
and I think it's got to be at least a 9. And it is.
Nice. He only gets 2.
So they're not giving me any 10s. That's kind of annoying. I got to get a 10 out of this, but I'm running out of cards that I
PSA
feel
has
like
tightened up the ship, man. They have tightened it up.
they really have. They don't want to give out 10s. All right, this is the last one from 1995 Bowman's Best. It's an Andruw Jones.
Andruw Jones, nice. That looks great.
That looks great centering, right? Top to bottom.
Yeah.
This kid is about to play baseball, so people are going to.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we get. I heard the extra horn. I thought it might have been a 10, but it's still a 9.
Well,
pretty good.
I missed the third
can,
hit.
can you ever complain about a 9?
No, absolutely not. That's a good
you
point.
can.
It feels greedy when you complain about a 9, you know?
Yeah. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, I have a lot of cards that I know are not going to be 9s or 10s, I should say.
Okay.
So I'm going to, what do you think? The cards that won't be 10s but could be 9s, why don't we save those?
Sure.
I've got 2 cards left that I think are candidates for 10s.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Here's the first one. It's the Kevin Garnett 1995 finest rookie with coding.
All right, hold on a second. Let me find it.
Dude, I had 5 of these, and this was
with
the
coding.
one.
It's a big deal. Kind of. It's a really nice card, too. That is a cool looking card.
I think it should be a 9.
All right.
The centering's off a tad. I didn't have one that was perfect.
Oh, yeah. A little left to right. Yeah. Go ahead.
So let's see. Is it a 9? Ooh. 8. Kind of a bummer. The centering is obviously going to be what gets that there.
Yeah.
Still
But that's a really cool card, though.
I love Kevin Garnett when he was born.
You're just dejected.
All right, Jeter, another Jeter, but this isn't SP. It's the Stadium Club.
Hey, what time do we have to get out? Do you have to get out of your son's dorm room?
He's going to be back with his buddies from the calf in about 45 minutes. So, yeah, thanks. I've been hiding my ice house in the mini fridge. Okay, so another Jeter.
Oh, Jeter. All right, hold on.
Another Jeter.
I put up the wrong one. Hold on a second here. Let me find the right one. There we go. Okay. Stadium Club, Derek Jeter draft pick. This is beautiful.
I think it's a long shot at a 10. I'm hoping for a 9, but a 10 would be sweet.
Let's go. 10.
This is our last chance to get a 10.
Come on.
Here it is. Okay. All right. Listen, they're being tough. We know it. We know they're being tough. So that's going to just about do it for cards that had a chance to be a 10. Why don't we do the cards that I thought had a chance to be a 9?
Okay.
Does that sound good? And then there's some that I think like outside chance of being a 9, but more likely an 8. Let's start with the Shaq rookie. I think this is one that might be close to your heart. It's a 92 Topps Shaquille O'Neal gold. So these were the parallel inserts that they had in that set. One out of every pack, there was a gold card.
I got a penny gold.
Yeah, okay. So
it's
you know
literally
exactly
worth a penny.
But here's the Shaq.
That's gorgeous, man. That is awesome. I sent in a regular one. I'm waiting on
top to bottom centering looks a little bad. I'm hoping for a 9 here.
Okay, let's see it.
Let's see. What do we got? That's not a 9.
You know what though? I feel bad playing the bad horn, the sad trombone for 8s. I mean,
there's something else I'm noticing, guys. Almost all these cards are moving in the case. Like watch.
Same one.
See?
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
Yeah.
They're not hermetically sealed or sonically sealed, like they say.
I think they're sonically like that card can't hear us, but I do think it is not pinned in good. Like,
okay, all right. I didn't see the grade, but I just saw it's a Brett Favre rookie. Remember, this is Brett Favre.
Wait. Let me pull it up. Okay,
name spelled wrong.
Yep, the old Farve. Yep,
the Farve, and he's in the Atlanta uniform. I had 2 of these. This is the one that I thought was in better shape, hoping for a 9. Hey.
Awesome.
Cool.
So you have 2 in better shape?
No, I have another one that's in worse shape.
Oh,
I just didn't want to spend the $20 or whatever.
Yeah.
It just wasn't worth it to me.
And
this was I think I had a shot at being a 10, but I was really more realistic. That had just like tiny damage to like the edge. And you can actually see it through the card if you're holding it in person. But a 9's good. The horn is good. Okay.
And like myself, I'm sure with recent news, I'm sure a 9 is better than what he deserves. I'm guessing you agree. But we'll move on.
Please.
You're in the media.
Stolen any money from anybody? I don't think so.
Who?
Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt Smith next.
I think he's on the up and up. So this
man
is
of the people.
I got this card while I was in college. I traded for it at the local card shop in Miami. And
now back then
it took me like an hour's worth of trading or talking.
Back then you were real conscious of condition and stuff?
Yeah. So, and I thought this card had a good shot to be either an 8 or a 9. And so I've had it forever, and it's my favorite
like
ever.
it seems the centering is 8. It's an 8.
All right. We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Yeah, I thought the centering was pretty good. You don't think so?
Well, I couldn't see. Like it looks like it's low, but I think it's more because there's a black border on the bottom that I didn't.
You can't tell from this, no?
Yeah, there you go. Now I see it closer.
Now you can tell. All right. So everything else that we have, older stuff, we will go in order of age. So we'll start with my Scottie Pippen rookie. This is the same Scottie Pippen rookie I had.
Wait, did you show the Joe Montana?
I do have a Joe Montana, but that's the oldest. Well, we'll save that.
Oh, you're saying age going like most recent.
Right. Youngest to
Okay.
oldest.
Scott.
Okay.
Most people. Okay. Understood.
Would you rather go the other way?
No, it was just funny.
I don't care. We can do
We're
whatever
going to
you
go
want.
by height. Shortest to high.
Well, if we're going to do that, then Pippen's going to be last.
All right. We're doing Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, had
Which
this
is
rookie forever. I know it's not going to be a 10.
Dream Teamer looks a little to the left, but barely. I'm going to say this is a 9.
I would hope so. Let's see. It's an 8. But you know what?
That's still pretty. Hey, man, that's still pretty awesome.
When I sent it in, I thought to myself, it might be an 8, but maybe there's a way that it's a 9. That's how I felt about it. Like, and it's honestly the way I feel about 2 other cards that we've got to look at.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with it being an 8. I'm not complaining about that. All right, next up, Kirby
Dream
Puckett.
Teamer, rookie card, an 8. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Kirby Puckett, 1984 Fleer, update rookie. So this is his first Fleer card, but it's also like from the update set from that year.
Yeah. So
these
Fleer
are
XRC, so it's like their traded version. Is an extra
right,
set
exactly.
after
Perfect
the
way to put it.
original series. Okay.
Okay, and these cards were not in the best of shape. I'd be happy if they're 8s. All right, if they're 7s, I can live with it. If they're worse than a 7, I'll be a little disappointed.
Gotcha.
So here's the Puckett, and you can tell right away that the centering is off.
Yeah.
Top to bottom and side to side.
Yep. A little bit to the left, but a lot more top bottom. But
Yeah.
still nice looking card. Good corner.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey.
Very nice.
Very good. And I've got a Clemens that's just like it, except it's not as bad top to bottom. And it's the same thing. Like an 8 would be great. A 7 would totally disappoint me. So here's the Clemens.
I think you got a shot at a 9 on that one, my friend. That's
Do
pretty
you?
nice.
You don't think it? What about side to side centering?
I mean, it's maybe 55-45.
Okay.
60,
And then like
40
the
maybe?
back, I got to cover up the back too. Like I don't know if you care about that,
Yeah,
but
a
that's
little
off
bit.
centered on the back.
Sure, a little bit. Yep.
Okay.
I'll give it it's going to be a 6.
See, like that's what I'm worried about. And I'll be
Just kidding.
kind of annoyed if it's a 6. But yeah, I'll be happy if it's an 8. So here we go.
All right, let's see what we got.
All right, what is it? Oh!
Very
A
nice.
9!
Very nice.
You
Well
called it. You just called it. You said, hey, that could be a 9. And now it's a 9.
And then
This
you
is
made me
the
walk it
surprise.
back.
That's a surprise. That's awesome.
That is very nice. Now we just need him to get into the Hall of Fame.
Sure. I'm
Make it
sure
happen.
that'll happen really soon.
I don't know about yeah, but what's your real quick opinion time? This is like a intermission.
Sure.
What's your opinion on will steroid guys? Obviously, they're not getting in now until eventually. I think it was the Veterans Committee. Do they ever get in? Talking about Bonds, Clemens,
Right.
A-Rod, McGuire.
My guess is that the people who vote on the Hall of Fame took what they did as such a serious offense that they won't ever get in. But in the Dave Richard Hall of Fame, they're already in.
Yeah, I'm ready to get
in. Like they're all in.
From a hobby perspective, I could care less about the steroid thing. Like those guys are
Agreed,
awesome,
yes.
and I want those cards. I do think they get in because I think eventually the guys that are anti-steroids, so hardcore anti-steroids and old schoolers, will be long dead.
Yeah.
And it'll be a whole new generation that are like, these guys. Frank agrees.
Awesome. Well, if the dog says so, then it must be true. Guys, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it.
pretty nice.
I'm really happy. Well, now, last card, Joe Montana's rookie. No chance this is a 10. No chance this is a 9. This thing had damage on it all the way. But not enough to the point where I said, it's not worth sending in. So take a really good look at this guy.
Well, I have a 5, and that one looks like 3 10s compared to my 5.
Okay.
That
The
looks
centering's good.
awesome. And is there in that top left corner? Is that dinged up? or is that just a shadow of your hand? I think.
No, it's dinged up.
Okay.
It's got a ding.
maybe
I would love it. Like,
7.
I feel like a 7 would be
7,
the
that sounds
equivalent of Clemens coming back a 9.
Yeah.
So like a 6 would be okay. A 5.
That's our problem too. Is we compare it to other cards.
Right.
They're different graders, most likely.
Right.
But we do that, in our head. We're like, oh, this is this.
This is the grand finale. Joe Montana,
let's see.
rookie from 1981 Topps.
It's a 6. It's a 6 is good. That gets a 2. That gets a double horn.
Awesome.
You don't look like it's awesome.
That's it, man. Those are my cards from pre-1996 that I just got back from PSA.
That was well done, my friend. And you have another batch coming in. We're going to do another video for that. We'll put that up next week. But I'm looking forward to that. Of course, we'll have to both change our shirts so it looks like that we filmed it a week later. But at any rate,
What'll be amazing is if I'm wearing your shirt and you're wearing my shirt.
that would be good. We're what, 1,200 miles away?
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite card out of that batch?
The Clemens, the fact that it came back in 9 is.
That was pretty awesome.
I mean, I'm glowing over this. It's like getting a brand new baby in the house. Okay, maybe not that same, but close to it. I really can't believe that. And
that's
then
what, 37-year-old card, 30-something?
Yes, 84, 38, right?
Yeah, 38-year-old card. Yep.
38-year-old card and mint
Good at
condition.
math.
I don't think there's a lot of those that are left out there in raw shape that are 9s. So that was cool to have. And I'm kind of happy that the cheaters came back. 2 of them came back with 6s. I wasn't sure what they were going to grade. I didn't think they'd be 8s, but a 6s I'll take on those. They were definitely not mint.
You have 4 Mariano Rivera rookies, and you have 3 Derek Jeter. Oh, you have 4 Derek Jeter SP rookies, right? 1 that you sent before.
I have 4 now. 3 are, but only 3 are. I have 4. 4 were graded, but only 3 are in their slabs. There's 1 that is now.
Oh, yeah. We got 1.
We're going to have another reveal with that one. We'll give SGC the chance to grade that.
Well, Dave, once again, thank you very much for coming on and sharing that with us. I know you got this in yesterday, and it probably took a lot to not just check all the grades and check them out, but I appreciate you waiting so we could share it with the audience.
It's more fun this way.
You what?
It's more fun this way.
It is more fun this way. I'm glad you see it that way because not a lot of people do.
I did not at first. Remember how much of a hassle I gave you? I got to look at these cards and these grades. Yeah, not so much.
Yeah, I agree with you now. We're together. We're compatico. So if you've gotten anything graded from PSA and you think it's too high or if you think it's too low, let us know in the comment section. Want to hear about it. Let's do some griping or let's do some celebrating. Either way, I'm up either way. So make sure you put some comments in. Make sure you subscribe, hit like, and whatever you do, make sure you have a
happy hobby.